What are the best ways to find LMIA jobs in Canada in 2026? The clock is ticking on your Canadian dream. Your work permit expires in 90 days. You've built a life here, you pay taxes, you're part of your community, but the door to permanent residency seems to be closing. What do you do? For hundreds of thousands of people in Canada right now, this isn't a hypothetical question. It is their reality heading into 2026. Welcome back to Canada Immigration Matters, presented by Chugo Immigration Services. I'm Pius Ekwalugo, a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Today, we are tackling one of the most critical topics for anyone wanting to stay and work in Canada: how to find a legitimate LMIA-backed job. Let's be direct. Immigrating to Canada has become fiercely competitive. The government is shifting its strategy, moving from rapid growth to what it calls sustainable immigration levels. This means fewer spots for new temporary workers and a huge focus on transitioning people who are already in Canada to permanent residents. By 2026, the number of new temporary work permits is being significantly reduced. This creates immense pressure. If your post-graduation work permit or other work permit is expiring, just hoping for an express entry draw is no longer a reliable strategy for many. This is why the Labor Market Impact Assessment, or LMIA, has become a golden ticket. It's the lifeline that can allow you to get a new employer-specific work permit, keep your legal status, and build a secure bridge to your permanent residency. But this desperation has also created a dark side, a market full of scams, false promises, and illegal fees. In this video, I will give you the expert strategy to navigate this complex market, find real employers, and avoid the traps that could cost you your Canadian dream. We'll cover where to look, how to apply, and I'll even walk you through a real-life example. So make sure you watch until the very end. What is an LMIA and why is it your lifeline? In simple terms, it's a document from Employment and Social Development Canada that gives an employer permission to hire a temporary foreign worker. It's the employer's proof that they tried to find a Canadian citizen or permanent resident for the job but couldn't. Now, here's the most important rule you must never forget. Paying money to get an LMIA job offer is illegal. Let me repeat that. Employers are forbidden from charging you for the LMIA processing fee or any recruitment fees. If anyone, an employer, a recruiter, an agent, asks you for thousands of dollars for an LMIA job, that is a massive red flag. You are being drawn into an illegal activity that can get you banned from Canada. The good news is, genuine employers who follow the rules absolutely exist. Your mission is to find them, and I'm going to show you how. A key thing to understand is the difference between LMIA Approved and LMIA Requested. LMIA Approved means the employer already has the green light from the government. These jobs can move much faster. LMIA Requested means the employer has applied but is still waiting for a decision. These are still very valuable leads, but you need to factor in the processing time. If your permit is expiring soon, you have what's called maintained status if you apply for a new work permit before your current one expires. This allows you to legally stay in Canada while you wait for a decision. This is why starting your search early is not just a good idea, it's essential. The 3 best places to find LMIA jobs. Okay, let's get practical. Where are these jobs? Forget random Facebook groups, TikTok, and WhatsApp agents promising the world. Here are the 3 most reliable sources. Method 1. The official job bank. The right way. The government's own job bank is your #1 tool, but you have to use it strategically. Go to the Temporary Foreign Workers section. This page is specifically for employers who have either applied for or received an LMIA. Here's a pro tip. When you search, don't just type LMIA. use the filters. On the left-hand side, you will see a filter for Labor Market Impact Assessment, LMIA status. You can select LMIA Approved or LMIA Requested. As of today, there are over 4,000 jobs posted for temporary foreign workers, but only a tiny fraction, around 130, are listed as LMIA Approved. This shows you how rare they are and why you need to be checking daily. Also use the Recognized Employer filter. These are companies with a history of complying with the program, which can mean smoother and faster processing. Method 2. The Secret Government Lists, your proactive strategy. This is a strategy most people don't know about. The government publishes quarterly lists of all employers who were issued a positive LMIA. You can find this on the Open Government portal. Now, these are not job postings. This is a list of companies that have successfully gone through the LMIA process before. What do you do with this? You build a target list. You can see the company name, the location, and the job title they hired for. If a farm in Saskatchewan hired general farm workers last quarter, there's a good chance they will need more in the future. You can now contact them directly, even if they don't have a current job ad. This is proactive, and it puts you ahead of the competition. Method 3. The Who to Avoid. List protecting yourself. Just as important as knowing who to contact is knowing who to avoid. IRCC maintains a public list of employers who have been found non-compliant with the rules. Before you get too deep in conversation with a potential employer, do a quick search on this list. If they are on it, walk away. It's a simple step that can save you from a nightmare. Your winning application strategy. Finding the job is only half the battle. Now you need to convince the employer to hire you. Remember, for them, hiring a foreign worker is extra paperwork and cost. You need to make it an easy yes. First, your resume. It must be in the Canadian format. This means 2 pages maximum. No photo, no marital status, no date of birth. Start with a powerful 2 to 3 line professional summary. Then use bullet points to describe your achievements, not just your duties. Don't say responsible for sales. Say, for example, increased monthly sales by 15% by implementing a new customer outreach strategy. Always quantify your success. Second, your cover letter. Keep it short and direct. In the very first paragraph, answer the 3 questions every employer has. 1. Are you currently in Canada? 2. What is your current immigration status and when does it expire? 3. Why are you the perfect fit for this specific job? Third, the follow-up. Employers are busy. A polite follow-up email 1 week after you apply can make all the difference. Simply say, "Dear hiring manager," use their name if available, "I am writing to follow up on my application for the job title, the position you are applying for. My experience aligns perfectly with your requirements, and I am confident I can bring great value to your team. I am available for an interview at your earliest convenience." It's professional, persistent, and effective. Let's use a real-life example. Meet Aisha. She's from Nigeria and is in Canada on a post-graduation work permit that expires in 7 months. She's a food service supervisor, but her express entry score is stuck at 470, which is not high enough for an invitation right now. Here is Aisha's action plan. 1. Target. She focuses on her experience. She searches for food service supervisor and restaurant supervisor jobs. She knows competition in Toronto is fierce. She expands her search to smaller cities in Ontario, and even looks at provinces like New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, which have a high demand in the hospitality sector. Every morning, she spends 30 minutes on the job bank, filtering for LMIA Approved and LMIA Requested jobs in her target roles and locations. She applies to 5 to 10 jobs daily. She downloads the ESDC list of positive LMIAs. She finds 3 restaurant chains that have hired supervisors in the past year. She finds the contact info for their HR departments on LinkedIn and sends a direct professional email introducing herself and attaching her resume. Before applying, she quickly checks that none of these companies are on the non-compliant employers list. By following this system, Aisha isn't just waiting and hoping. She is actively creating opportunities. High-demand industries and positioning for success. To increase your chances, you need to fish where the fish are. In 2026, LMIA hiring is most common in specific industries facing chronic labor shortages. These include food service and hospitality. Think cooks, chefs, and supervisors. Trucking and logistics. Long-haul truck drivers are in constant demand. Construction trades. Welders, carpenters, electricians, and general laborers. Caregiving. Home support workers and caregivers for children and the elderly. Agriculture and food processing, especially in provinces like Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and the Atlantic region. Your strategy should be to pick 1 or 2 sectors where your experience is strong and go deep. To truly position yourself for success, you need to adopt a mindset of discipline. Create a simple spreadsheet to track every application: the company, the job title, the date you applied, and the follow-up date. After a few weeks, you'll see patterns. Which job titles are getting responses? Which provinces seem more active? This data is your personal guide to refining your search. Start early, be systematic, and always stay compliant with the law. Look, I know this process is stressful. It can feel overwhelming and confusing, especially with immigration policies constantly changing. But I want you to feel empowered, not discouraged. The Canadian government's plan for 2026 and beyond is clear. They want to transition skilled people who are already contributing to our economy into permanent residents. You have an advantage by being here. With the right strategy, a proactive approach, and the correct information, you can navigate this challenge and secure your future in Canada. The Canadian immigration system is a maze. The rules are complex, and a small mistake can lead to delays or even a refusal. If you want professional guidance to ensure your application is as strong as possible, my team at Chugo Immigration Services is here to help. We want to be very clear. We are not a recruitment agency, and we do not provide job offers. We will never ask you for money for a job. What we do is provide expert, professional guidance on your immigration application. We can review your profile, advise on the best practices for your job search, and handle your work permit and permanent residence applications to give you the best possible chance of success with the least amount of hassle. Your success is our goal, and we guarantee our professionalism every step of the way. You can reach out to us for a consultation by emailing chugoimmigration@gmail.com. And for regular updates and tips, be sure to follow our new WhatsApp channel. The link is in the description below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might need it. What's the biggest challenge you're facing in your job search? Let me know in the comments below. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for general informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. Canadian immigration laws and policies change frequently. You should consult with a regulated Canadian immigration consultant or a lawyer for advice on your individual situation.